I've got it somewhere, and I've got a Connect, but it's not back compat or anything. It's only 360.
I'm gonna say the new Kinect won't work on the Xbox One. Will it? Don't have a Kinect port.
No,
Okay,
because they're building their own version of Connect out, which preferably will be VR.
Sorry guys for making you wait. I'm nearly ready. I've just got to config my webcam.
That's fine. 5 months.
I've opened the door.
Don't
for
make
it.
a sound.
I have a bottle of Fanta Dark Orange, which
It's depressing.
probably turning my insides black.
I've got a bottle of Tango next to me, so
It's not depressing. It's not bad. It just tastes like orange zest.
Yeah, it tastes like you're eating orange peel.
I don't mind that personally.
Right, I've never actually played with anyone on this. I've only ever played it solo.
that's fair.
I played it with Hannah the other day. We did this.
Did she like it? Or not
Yes.
for her?
She was like it.
God damn it.
I mean, I have this on disc as well. This is what's bullshit and pissed me off about it.
Yeah, I'm ready.
And now it's
Yeah,
on
but-
sale at 11 quid on store as well.
I have this
Well, I
on disc
bought-
as well.
I bought it digital.
That's bull. I'm sorry.
No, it's even worse than buying it digital.
Yeah, because now 11 quid on sale.
Paid full price.
The lighting in my room
you
is
hear
so
me?
awful. Jesus.
Hey, what's up? I don't see you guys on the roof.
We're going for it. Trying the subway to Inwood.
Okay.
Over.
Yeah, really?
It's loud. It's loud.
I don't...
SMG.
Maybe the grunt's the wipe him out on the front. Guys?
Sorry, that's why I like being a slasher. What if I don't like is friendly fire on this?
It's friendly. Oh yeah, there is friendly fire. I guess it's only like Left 4 Dead though.
Yeah, it's kind of reduced.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Ooh, so
Oh no, someone. I must have changed my melee weapon.
Get back down.
Yeah, my melee must have changed. I've now got a machete instead of my axe.
Oh God!
Go with me.
I got you, Vaughn.
Thank you.
well, rip off one.
Call the elevator. We gotta get out.
Elevator's on its way.
I was trying to flip on shit. Ammo.
Oh shit! Charger.
Reloading.
Who shot me in the back?
It's only tased, it's not dead.
Creeper.
I know, I tased it just to get rid of it.
Get back in the elevator, don't
It took so many handgun bullets.
Someone shouted creeper.
Sorry, 3 kill ammo, and I'm ready.
Dan, you there?
Always.
We're headed down. Out of food. Gotta go now. You coming? Over.
Look, I got food and
But
booze
this game feels more like what somebody
here.
possibly feel like.
I'm gonna wait it out. But I'll keep an eye out for you.
Not just 10 zombies. Like 500 zombies.
Yeah.
No choice.
They're not really undead, they're infected.
Holy Christ. You seeing this?
I remember hearing, like, in the film, you could hear them, like, screaming for help.
There's no way the army expected this many.
Yeah, but the film wasn't good.
It was
The film was
pretty boring.
fucking dreadful.
Grenade away. Whee.
You give them everything you got.
Right, I've got my grenade launcher sorted.
Chains.
But how do you play as medic again?
They're climbing on each other. Hit the bottom.
Food.
Elevator shafts open on the far side of this floor.
I know that I can heal people, I just don't know how to do it.
Use a medkit.
You guys okay? I'm hearing a lot of action from your way.
Not a good time, Dan.
One of ours
How's
is
not
down.
one of these?
What difficulty are we playing on, by the way?
Normal.
Normal.
Okay.
considering all
Grenade launcher.
Did everybody get some?
This would be so much better on PC.
Yeah, I'd rather play this on PC, but beggars can't be choosers.
Sorry.
Just, I'm really having to rely on aim assist because I cannot aim for shit with a controller.
Sorry. Shots.
You're rat food now.
Oh, this fucking. So shit.
What is it?
What dead hazmat?
Oh, the combat.
Yeah. And I love shotguns.
Hey, I'm reloading.
What's over a compact shotgun?
Yeah, it's all
Ooh,
fucking
SMG.
shotguns.
This is a battle rifle here if you want it.
That's what I ditched there. It wasn't that great.
Definitely fun. It's pretty good.
Clear. Subway should be just across the street.
Guys, I see the swarm coming straight for you.
SMG. There's a rocket launcher here.
Right down Broadway.
An AK.
Turrets, I guess.
Prepare defenses. I don't remember how to do this.
There's turrets back upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Big gun set.
What's this? Suicide.
Liam, how do I heal again?
Hold down.
I'm down.
I found some defenses.
If anyone sees a med kit, give me a shout.
What, do you need healing?
No, I've healed, but
Oh,
I
okay.
need a med kit, preferably.
Razor wire in place.
Reason.
23 cents.
You can start
Let's
now.
see what you got.
Sorry, still. Rocket launcher, grenade launcher if anyone wants it.
I've
You got a chainsaw that I haven't used yet.
There's enough for everybody.
Actually,
I've
we
got
begin
an
the battle.
RPG.
So,
Well, it's 2 seconds anyway.
there's a chainsaw there if you want it. Fine.
I've got RPG.
It's one shot though.
Oh, here they come.
Oh, they're coming over the gate.
Oh, ow.
Bomber neutralized. Hey, someone give him a hand. Reloading.
Grenade is live.
I see a bull.
Oh, God.
Oh, big man.
Hang on.
He had
Gonna
me.
be okay.
Thank you. Turns out all I needed to get up was for someone to go, you're okay, you're okay.
Be more by infected. There's a teammate dead.
Infector coming.
Yeah, Angel's dead.
Yeah, I'm.
Wait, he's a zombie now. What the hell? That's pretty cool.
We've got an infector.
To be fair, you did leave him to get slaughtered by, Uh-oh. Oh.
Get this off of me.
Ours needs help.
You need to use your
I
medkit
was,
when,
yeah, I keep forgetting I have one.
turn.
So I'm feeling ammo. I'm really low on ammo. Really low on ammo.
Oh, I
Oh, you
turned.
died. How'd you die so quickly?
I don't know. It's just nobody was reviving me, so I guess I just died.
Reloading.
Spitting anymore.
Dan,
Liam, do
can
you
we
want
make it
medkit?
across to the subway?
I have one, but I'm really bad as
Oh,
well.
it's okay. Okay, I'll take that one.
Good luck down there.
Thanks. Take care of
I
yourself.
haven't
Yeah,
died
why
in this
don't you
game.
use your
Better
medkit?
times. Over.
Why don't you use your medkit?
Times. Over and out.
Raise the gate.
So what happens now? Is it just me and Liam, or does Bomb?
I got 30 seconds. Oh, I'm back.
Go! Go! Keep moving!
They should probably use your chainsaw as well for it.
And that's what got me killed last time.
It's open. Go!
I loved how you all just ran into that though.
Sounds like M16s.
I thought it would rotate,
Yeah, so did I.
but then I remembered there's no power on it.
We need that train.
Hey, get out of it!
Stay
Now we
sharp.
have to go
We got
get supplies.
Hey, get out of it! Who the hell just shot at my train? Get in here! Him? Oh, my reputation precedes me.
Listen, man. We need to drive this
Medkit.
thing
Liam,
to
do you want
Inglewood
healing?
right now.
Please.
I can stim you.
That'll cost you.
Oh no, wait, I can't stim you.
This
I only
Ruby
stim
hole
myself.
is chock-a-block with goodies.
How do I heal you?
Bring them to me.
Need a medkit?
Do I not have a medkit?
Probably not.
I don't know how to see if I have a medkit.
It'd be nice to see a gun if you have one.
I'm okay.
I've just got a stim pack, like a stim gun.
Hold your ground, people.
Right, what do you want to do first?
Probably get rid of that first. Get rid of that screamer.
So I can't come through yet, it's just a big cloud of gas.
I'm out.
What? They can't scream here.
Oh, I hear a big man.
It's just
Big man killing our teammate.
Can I get a med kit?
Watch out, chucked a nade down there.
Friendly down over here. So, what happens, right, when the armored grunts turn armored Zeke?
Found another box. Time to go.
I'm aware I've got a box, but I'm badly hurt.
Liam, have you got that box?
For you.
Yeah, this one.
Oh, you guys are the best.
Bringing it back to the train.
I don't like how this guy sounds like Daniel.
Daniel.
Yeah, you know, my Australia mate.
When are we gonna leave?
But I didn't have time to stop.
Whack job.
Found another box. Time to go.
It's really easy to
Liam,
silence
you just
this
blasted me so much then.
Bulls down.
I can't go through that. Watch out, there's a gas
Sorry,
cloud.
I just have to get
Shit, I might go down here.
Somebody help!
It's AI there, so
I'm
unless
down.
he's getting mauled.
Gonna fix you up.
Appreciate it.
Where are these supply
So
crates?
everybody's going north
last
for the
one's
big
upstairs.
freeze. Huh? Smart. Until the big
Oh, it's
thaw.
from me too. Oh.
For you.
Yeah, they're both up there.
Yes.
I delivered one.
Oh yeah, we have both in here.
Found one of Stevie's goodies. Bringing it back.
Spider. Found box. Bringing it back.
So what does the stim gun do? 'Cause it doesn't seem to heal you.
It gives you more health, or gives you a health boost.
Oh, I see, like a shield.
I don't think you can go to the next category.
Reloading!
Three of us now. Plus one.
When are we gonna leave?
All aboard who's coming aboard!
Kiddo on the train.
Are you streaming though?
Yeah.
You just don't keep talking, that's all.
No, there's no viewers, so.
Oh, we're making too much noise. They're gonna come.
We gotta go now!
Do you want to drive?
Drive the train!
I'm trying!
Jaws that bite and claws
Right, I'm just checking achievements a minute. There's gotta be achievements like kill so many zombies.
Probably.
Kill 10
Kill 10
zombies with a gas cylinder.
Gas cylinder, yeah, I need to do one more.
Kill 10,000 zombies. Walk into a gas bag cloud 10 times.
Victory.
Yeah, I've got to do that
Go.
9 more times.
100 defenses.
Oh, like 90 more times.
Kill 20 lion zombies before they get up. Finish 100 games in PvE. Rescue 30 incapacitated teammates. Thanks, Lorne. I rescued you once.
Yeah.
Open and buy all perks in one specialist. I can't be honest reading the rest because I've got no
Yeah,
achievement.
there's
no
quite
way.
a lot. Oh, I got most headshots.
I got most items found.
Trust me to get most headshots in a console game.
How did you turn your aim assist up?
And there's an option to have it on strong.
I'm just used to playing casual with controller.
What do you mean casual controller?
I mean, I'm used to aiming with a controller.
Oh, I'm not.
I'm gonna swap my class to student.
Let me just check what I'd want to be something else, but I'm just so used to being a slasher.
I'm fine being a medic. I need to figure out how I actually heal teammates. I think I have to hold LB and aim, but it doesn't really heal you. It just gives you a boost.
Well, I've now got 25% more health.
Oh, it's DLC. God damn it. I was hoping that was an item you could buy in game with money, not fucking have to buy DLC for.
But
This item I had a look at.
Customization, you gotta buy the fucking money to customize your character. This is bullshit.
we can customize your character.
Yeah, but you gotta buy whatever that blue currency is. Challenge coins, unless there's a way of unlocking them. Or it's DLC.
Let me just look.
It's all bullshit, because everything's
World
DLC in this game.
War Z blue credit.
It's called challenge coins.
There's nothing really saying what the blue credit is.
It's called a challenge coin. I don't know how you get it though.
A challenge coin.
Instead of DLC.
You can get 350 challenge coins from beating the challenge. So there's a challenge each week, and if you beat them, you can get some coins. You'll typically get 350 and 300 for each mission that aren't insane. and then 10 for 300 for extreme, 10 for insane, 15 for sorry. The way this guy's wrote this post is so fucking incoherent.
What
Yeah,
the-
apparently you just got to complete challenges. Like, they do challenges every month or so. And they've all got the different givings of awards.
What's going on?
Well, it appears my associate on the other side of this door is either passed out drunk or deceased.
We'll check it out. Stay on the radio.
Simple but effective.
We ain't alone. Let's see what we got. That's what I'm talking about.
Got a door charge. Stevie, there's a
Wait.
closed gate.
Is my weapon silent?
Yeah. Now we rigged those up so that Zeke couldn't stumble in.
No.
There's multiple switches
No.
to open them. Some
No.
of them are on
No.
timers. Have fun.
Nice.
Find the switch.
Hurry, hit the next switch.
We got all the switches.
Another locked gate. Does anyone see a switch?
Hurry, hit the next switch.
Oh, fuck off.
Follow me.
I've got
Hurry,
the
hit
worst
next
luck with
switch.
those things.
I thought he had me there.
Last switch where it was made.
Stand back from the door.
Stevie, we cleared the second gate.
Congrats. You're smarter than a sack of rotting entrails.
Oh, it's a dead end.
It's up here.
Oh, fuck it.
I thought he'd never go down.
Gordon, there's a med kit here if you want help.
What?
Med kit in the corner here.
Oh, I already have one.
What's your health like? 'Cause you can always use your health.
I'm on half health.
Son of a
Fine.
bitch.
I'm on full health. You might as well take it.
Liam. Stay still. There you go.
Yeah, I just got bombed.
It's this way. I don't know why you're going
Well,
down.
find a health kit, Liam.
Because
All
Yeah, but
good.
it's a safe room.
I was grabbing a med kit, you fucking...
Liam, there's a heavy minigun here.
I've got a heavy shotgun.
Okay. One.
Yep.
Heavy minigun. Have you got a heavy weapon yet?
I don't, but now I do.
like it. Let's roll out. Come get me.
Shit. I don't like this. We're completely exposed. Stevie, we're in the hub.
What's better, compact
Oh,
SMG
my little
or
hatchlings have reached the sea.
just an SMG?
There are two
Just
control rooms
SMG.
here. Use the one on the right.
Yeah, fits like a glove.
I hear a helicopter.
Looks pretty sturdy.
The tunnel door is opening.
Noise is gonna bring him in.
Uh-huh.
you'll have to fight them without me.
Take him out! Eyes on the screamer!
Shit! They're coming!
Let's see what you got.
They're piling
That
up
didn't
to
last
our
long.
level. Come on, come on.
Did everybody get some? Reloading!
They're piling up to our level.
I like it.
I boxed in.
I'm out!
Oh, that was beautiful! Bravo! Choo-choo! All right, now, hustle over to the next control booth and get the other door open for me.
We can't get down.
We each have a calling in life, love. Mine is to drive the train. Yours is to push buttons.
This big vent could get us across. I'm checking it out. Everybody get together.
Sister strong. Yeah.
I've got a charge.
You can go for it if you want.
That big vent looks like our only option. Let's move.
Sister.
This'll buy us some time.
Gotta be something.
That was useless.
Yeah. On yours, is it refill stem by any chance?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's shock charge.
Yeah, mine's
Mine's
completely
full.
full.
Uncle Andrew, what are we doing? See if we can get through that vent. Gotta shut that fan off.
There's a switch right here.
I don't like this. Stay quiet.
What do we have here? Works for me.
No, I want the shotgun.
Good enough.
For fuck's sake, game.
There you go.
This'll do.
Oh.
The lower level is filled with gas.
So what does a slasher do? Like, how did... Oh my god, again.
Slashers have increased health and stronger melee attacks.
Melee, you mean melee?
Yeah, melee.
Melee.
Yeah, melee.
It's not melee.
Ventilation is dead. We've got to fire it up to clear out the gas. Look, another fan switch. That should turn on the ventilation.
Creeper taken out.
The gas level is dropping. I think it's only clearing the top floor.
We can drop down a level.
Air's good down here. Next level's gotta be aired out before we drop down.
It's me! Stop! This is goddamn ridiculous. We need a key to turn on the fan?
Now, unless you can breathe poison, I'd start searching dead workers for a key.
Spread out and look for the key. Ah! How come the gas doesn't hurt the Z? Didn't find a key on this guy.
I just frisked a dead guy and didn't find the key.
Guys,
This guy doesn't have the key.
we gotta search bodies for the key.
I'm out of bullets.
Look out for the ball.
There's a refill here.
Oh yeah, and there's one right here.
Found the key. Heading to the control panel.
There's more where that came from.
There's enough for everybody.
Who shot me?
Oh wait, I just realised. No, okay, my game audio might be too loud. There we go.
Is working. Gas dropped.
Next level should be safe.
I only just realised how loud my game audio was. I haven't
It's
streamed using the Elgato in like weeks.
No key here either.
Oh come on.
What?
What?
There's some down below the gas.
You have to find the key in the gas.
No key here.
Keep looking.
Got the key. Coming up.
All right.
So you've got the key then?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Although I could really do the back kit.
Waiting isn't going to help. Let's climb down.
Oh, there's one here.
This
How
tunnel looks
convenient.
like the right way.
Gas bag. Reloading.
There's a spitter there. I need to disinfect. There we go.
A dodge button would really come in useful in this game. You know, like the ability to like dive over to the side.
It would.
It would.
Like honestly, the B button should be dodge rather than crouch, and you should click in one and a 6 to crouch.
I mean, I'd say the other way around.
What, B to crouch and then
Because-
have the stick to jump out of the way?
Well, no, yeah.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Because B would be much better. Because like that's like Dead Rising's like, you know, tapping the button twice in a direction to dive. Like that's just not
Well,
a very
it
good
should
button.
be that. On console, we're limited to buttons.
I know, but I'm saying like B is a better button for for like dodging than you know, for crouch. Like you don't need to crouch that fast. You can just click the stick in, and that's actually faster than pressing B. So it's more useful to have it set to an analog stick than it is to B.
Yeah, I agree. Really, crouch should be right stick
Yeah.
instead of swapping.
Well, left
Angle.
stick, right stick is fine swapping the camera.
No, left stick should always be sprint. Always.
What?
Left stick should always be sprint.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you got a point.
That spitter zombies.
The weirdest button for sprint I've encountered is LB. And I think
Ah,
that's
what game
Mafia
was that?
2. I'm pretty
Well,
sure
Dark Souls
Mafia
is hold
2
B.
to sprint is LB.
You hold B in Dark Souls.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either.
You know good at it.
Damn it! They're falling! Go! You're fine!
So I haven't got a single gun, by the way. Oh no, I got the heavy shotgun. Okay.
No, I'm really dead.
Gas back down! Stay clear of the gas!
Ryan just walked backwards ever so slightly.
Sorry.
Let's be a med kit.
I'm reloading.
Ooh.
Medkit.
Time for a stim
Yeah.
boost.
Well,
Yeah, Ryan, stay still.
Using a stem.
Ooh, fancy.
I should probably shoot Angel, actually.
Time for a stim boost.
Gotta be quiet here.
Simple but effective.
I'm still carrying a Toro.
we'll need it in a moment.
Look! I bet that vent leads back to the train.
Did you guys catch up with Roy yet? Ginger fella, about 5'7". He owes me money.
I might have put a bullet in his
Oh, it's single player. This.
Fuck's sake.
In acid.
Shock charge is coming really handy against the big dudes.
Oh, come on. Not one of these guys again.
Got it.
Reloading!
Everyone
You
here?
were back here again.
We're in the main hub, Stevie.
Well, I've underestimated you. If I was a betting man, I'd have just lost my ass. Now open the door.
Right, there's defences
Activate
up
the
there.
door control.
That's what I was going to remember.
Yeah, same. Well, I was going to set mine up and then do it.
Automatic turret, what else is up here? There's a rocket launcher.
Right, I'm setting down one turret.
And there's another Scar and another tower up here.
Coming up.
50 cal turret locked and loaded.
There's also
Hold your
a
ground,
payload
people.
rifle.
Using a stem.
Aha, breach charge.
Ooh, there's a Vector.
Switch activated. Come on in.
Right, I'm breaching this.
Guard, heading this way. Keep them away from the train.
Looks like Black Friday in here.
You know what this game reminds me of? The movie Parasite.
To the train.
Oh no, sorry, Train to Busan. That's it.
Okay.
Train to Busan was really good.
There's enough for everybody.
I've got another turret.
Oh, I think Angel was down.
Get ready. Did everybody get some?
Oh man, this turret is useless.
Which one?
The one up here, you cannot aim it down at all.
Watch out, the zombies come up to you.
Yeah, you told me a tiny bit late.
on the train.
I'm being berserked. Thank you.
God, that turret is useless.
Fuck's sake.
It's fine.
They're piling up to our level.
Ooh, that's a lot of them.
Don't let them get inside the train.
Yeah, baby! Oh, that never gets old.
Let's get out of here!
I feel like this game needs to be a little bit harder.
Oh, the day of
We are on
miracles
your
has
normal.
come.
Yeah.
Thanks for the assistance, my darlings. I'll see you later.
You can't leave us here!
Son of a bitch.
Take him out!
Whoa, whoa, Jesus! Honestly, you Yanks have no sense of humour. Now hurry up and get on a bloody train.
British people don't sound like that.
He's not British.
Yeah, he is.
He's Australian. He's very clearly like Australian or from New Zealand or some shit.
Yeah.
That's
No.
very clearly not an English accent.
Sounds like from Cornwall.
No, he fucking doesn't.
Yeah, that's the one. It's from Cornwall. Ah, most melee kills.
Hey, I got most zombie kills.
Liam, we got the. How did we get the same amount of headshots?
I got the least damage taken.
Liam, how did we get the same amount of headshots? The exact same.
I'm now level 14.
Yeah, you leveled up my scar. And my starting shot. And the combat shot. What can I do now with this class? Wheatgrass, increase health.
Yeah, I've just done that as well.
Start of an ARK one of the assault rifle. I'll do that. And we can up the difficulty if you want one.
I mean, we could technically.
Okay. Right, we're on hard now. Nah, just keep on normal. I think hard will be difficult
Too
for
hard.
us.
How do you see what guns you've leveled up?
Go into weapons. Right, so, right, not sure. What must? Oh, I'm starting with an AK. Wow. Okay.
Oh, to unlock a machete, we have to complete one level on the highest difficulty. Not a machete, a fucking katana. And everything else is DLC.
You should know tactical advantage.
I read it up.
Why is everything DLC on this game?
You'd think for a full price game they wouldn't flood it with DLC.
It's only
Oh wait,
microtransactions.
no, of course
it's
they
not
flood it with
DLC.
DLC. They always do.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah, I hate
I
it.
guess it's to keep support for the game. Because they are giving out free updates.
Microtransactions is the one thing I hate. Because it's always something you really want and I'm not paying for it.
Yeah, I get that. That should be a way to earn it, I think.
Yeah.
I
And
honestly,
microtransactions are like an alternate way of getting it.
I honestly think that if you pay 60 quid for a game, you should be entitled to the future DLC.
This is only a 30 quid game.
Yeah, if it's a 30 quid game, I can get paying for DLC. If it's a 60 quid game or 50 quid game, you shouldn't have to pay for DLC.
It depends on what, though, because AAA titles are always going to be 60 quid and then DLC.
But the way I see it is, it should only be that you pay for DLC if it's, if it's an expansion. Like, like
Yeah.
Blood and Wine, like for Witcher 3, and that's worth paying for. Armor for
See.
Horses, not worth paying for.
No.
Well, it's the same with COD, though.
Yeah, but COD is like pure monetization.
To be fair, Modern Warfare has free content. All the deals,
sometimes new zombie
all the
maps
maps
is
is
worth it.
free. All the new guns are free. The only thing you pay for is like cosmetics.
Yeah, sometimes new zombie maps are worth
Army's
it.
hitting them hard.
I suppose so.
Black Ops 4, on the other hand, just wasn't.
No, I regret paying the amount I paid for Black Ops 4. I did like 5 remastered though.
5 has been remastered.
Yeah,
Yeah, Black Ops 4.
I had no idea.
The Hudson's right in front
it's
of us
pretty
when
good.
it's
I think that's the best map in on Black Ops 4.
Well, Call of Duty World at War is the best Call of Duty.
No.
5 is from Black Ops.
No, I'm not. What? I'm just saying.
5
That,
is
I'm
from
saying that 5, as in World at War, is the best.
What? 5 wasn't in World at War.
Oh, what the fuck is this? Again? What you on about?
5, the zombie map.
I'm not on about the. I know. I don't give a fuck about the zombie map. I'm on about Call of Duty 5, aka World at War. It's the best Call of Duty.
terminal. Here we'll be safer inside.
I prefer Black Ops. Black Ops 1, that is.
I quite like
I
Black
was
Ops
iffy
3.
on it. I liked the multiplayer, but I didn't care for the story.
I thought the story was one of the best.
No, I mean, you could just kind of tell that, like, the twist was, oh, he wasn't real the entire time, but you could tell he wasn't real.
No, I really liked Modern Warfare's campaign. Modern Warfare 1 and 2.
Crawling with Zeke.
Creeper!
Again? Why is it only me and the AI that gets
Because-
hit by that?
Because you're pushing
Because you
ahead
run
of
through the
others.
door first.
Ah! Even when I don't
They
run
don't
through
get-
the door first, they go for me.
Well, you are the medic. You know, if you're taking out a civilization, take out the doctors first.
It's a fucking zombie.
And so that's normally the game plan with any games with healers. Take out the healer first.
Yeah, because we know healer, you know, he's just got brute strength. And
Hey,
that's
Liam,
it.
let's be honest. When have we ever played an MMO RPG and done the PvP?
No, I mean like Overwatch, you take out the healer first.
Well, yeah, but that, you know, it's Overwatch.
Or Team Fortress, you try and take out the medic
No
first.
chance if they swarm down.
You try, and then you
Again!
fail, you're by a spy.
What the fuck is this shit? And nobody's jumped down. Why is nobody here?
Because we're not that far ahead yet.
You were right next to me when I jumped down. How are you guys so slow?
Because we were killing the zombies.
Jesus fucking Christ.
More Molotovs.
Oh, come on.
I mean,
Can't get
I'm
lost down here.
making the most of all the killing.
Found a way out.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Ah, I really hate controllers.
Play with keyboard and mouse then.
Because I can't.
Yes, you
Plug it
can.
in.
What are you on about?
Honestly, it probably has keyboard. in there.
Xbox has keyboard and mouse support
When?
since like 10 updates ago.
What? Dude, what?
All you gotta do is plug it in.
Well, I'd have to unplug
Oh,
from my
right, it's my
computer.
turn.
Natural death, Reaper.
I'd have to unplug my mouse and keyboard from my computer, and then I can't operate with the stream. You know, if that's the case, no, I need to buy a wireless mouse and keyboard.
That's what I've got.
Maybe get 8.
So are you playing this right now with mouse and keyboard, or are you playing controller?
Me,
Yeah.
controller, I can't play with keyboard and mouse.
Alright,
But I've got the keyboard and mouse next to me because it's so much easier for typing.
I get you. I've gotten really used to typing, like, because of my 360 days on the controller. So I can type messages really fast on the console.
I had a keypad in the 360 days.
There's no way we're getting over this fence.
I am not dying because of goddamn fence. Look around. Check it out.
The train tracks run right under that gate.
It's an ammo box. Nice.
Yeah. Needs more room to build speed. We could back it up.
No, they're not been infected.
Infector coming in. We've got an infector.
Hey! Get to the train controls and start it up!
Fuck's sake.
Ball is down.
I got it.
Loading ammo.
But yeah, Xbox has keyboard and mouse support.
Okay, I didn't know.
I don't remember this mission.
Man, that's loud.
Well, I've never done this one.
And so I think Fortnite has native keyboard and mouse support on console.
Wow.
Keep up behind the
It's just kind of cheating, really.
Alright, give me 1 second. I'll still playing. I'll just grab a keyboard and mouse, see if it's supported on this game.
There's a
Well,
auto
I've
turret
got the
here.
keyboard.
If anyone wants to grab it.
A what?
Auto turret.
No. Right, there it is.
I'll grab it. There's a station turret as well.
I could really do with a bigger mag.
I don't think in this game has support.
Well, I don't know if the console, like, I don't know if Xbox will allow you to switch between them, like, whenever you want.
Oh, I
Am
do
I-
it all the time in Minecraft.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, maybe just not this game then.
You might
I
be.
would have thought so, because it's got a field of view slider.
don't know, maybe it's incentive to buy it a second time on PC if you really want to use mouse and keyboard.
No, there's modified control settings, so because I can still press the Windows key and open up the Xbox dash.
Yeah, but that's connected to the Xbox, not the
I mean,
game.
it's not actually out on Steam yet, for once, so we can't really play it on PC. Unless you want to use the Epic Games Store.
Not really. I don't want to buy it on PC. That's the problem. Like, I've already bought it on Xbox.
Yeah.
If they just added it to PC Game Pass.
I don't think I'd ever want to buy a game on Epic Games Store.
I don't either.
Only play Fortnite on it.
I don't want to support the fucking exclusivity thing.
It's stupid.
Like, I wouldn't buy Persona 5 if it wasn't for the fact that it's always been PlayStation anyway. Like, if Persona 5 was on Xbox, and then the last two titles they've only put on PS4 because, you know, PlayStation are paying them off, then I probably wouldn't play Persona just out of protest.
I was gonna say, I mean, it'd be understandable if it's Epic's own games. It's not.
Yeah, it's not. They just pay developers to keep it exclusive to them. Then they can make the most amount of profit.
Like Heavy Rain, Detroit Become Human.
Yeah.
All that lot. Borderlands 3 for some reason.
Oh, that smell! Damn!
This is one as well.
Ow. Yeah, I've got no ammo.
The worst thing is when it's been up for pre-order on Steam for ages and then just suddenly
disappears.
Swaps to Epic Games because they paid more money.
Like, why not have it on Epic so you get that payment boost, and have it on Steam so you don't lose out on sales?
Because like, if you put it on Epic Games Store,
If you have it on both, then that's better. But of course, Epic are like, no, it's just got to be on ours, otherwise we don't want it at all. Which is real shitty.
Platform internet.
Like, you can't put your product in our store unless you let us only sell your product and not put it anywhere else. Such a scummy fucking business practice.
Yeah, it's called EA.
Well, I know EA have done it for ages, but it's 'cause it's their own games. It's
like,
different.
If you're licensing and selling your own games, that's fair. But if you're, you know, just a store and you're only like gonna do it if you don't let your competitors have that product as well, then you're kind of shitty.
But to be fair, now EA's partnered with Steam again, so.
I mean, I'm not too fussed because there's not many EA games I play.
No, I mean, but Fallen Order's now on Steam, or has been on Steam for a while.
I mean, we got it with our Xboxes. I completed it. It was amazing, but I wouldn't pay for it.
That's 20.
I'm glad I didn't buy it. It wasn't worth 50 quid.
No story games are really.
No, but the story was really good.
I'd probably say a story game, like a story-only game, should be about 30 quid.
I miss the days where you bought an Xbox and got a physical copy, not a fucking piece of paper.
Yeah.
Ryan, come on.
I've completed it now. I'd have an extra 30 quid in my bank.
Oh, I thought we were done back there.
Let's get outside and get our bearings.
That's the last of them. Jesus! What the? They're bombing the street!
Where are we? Keep your head down and follow the fence. Zeke are headed for the river.
So is Zeke just the pure for zombie in this world?
Maybe the evac center
The
held
what?
out.
Yeah.
Army left
Alright.
Capture them! We could use the backup.
Be careful, those turrets.
Oh, ow. I didn't realise they were non-friendly turrets.
Yeah.
I've got you, Vaughn.
Cheers.
Oh, I'm getting shot.
I'm here. Up you go.
I got the turret.
Reloading. Look out! Explosives!
Damn it. Didn't see it.
Liam.
Fuck! They're gone! We're too late! Ammo break! Jesus. This just happened.
We are getting out of here. So look for another way.
Ah, medkits.
Hang on.
Oh, thanks,
No, I
Liam.
don't know. No, I need it.
There's a hook tethered to the ship. Get it started. Time for a stick.
Ah, shit. Code red is never good news.
Did you want a boost, Ryan?
So what?
I just gave you a boost.
Yeah, I felt it. It hurt. I felt like I was being penetrated.
Well, you practically did.
Works for me.
We're wide open here.
Stationary machine gun.
We're getting on that boat. Keep them back.
What's this?
I am
High
wide
voltage
open.
grid.
Come and get it.
Then there's the megaphone man.
There's enough for everybody.
There's a snide hunter as well.
I
Being
got you,
right.
Ryan.
Thank you.
Oh, we got zombies still, haven't we?
Liam, look out.
Somebody restart the winch.
Army radio here. I'm gonna call for help. Hello? We need help.
Ow. I just stabbed a bomber.
Oh,
I'm on low health, like really low health.
we need to restart the winch, people.
I thought one of you guys were going for that.
I'm trying, but there's zombies.
Ryan,
Mars is down.
Yes?
I gave you a boost.
Thank you, I needed that.
I think Angel is down.
Everybody get some.
But I got no ammo, so I'm just like,
There's an ammo box.
It's just, to be fair, it's a fair distance behind all of these dudes. Liam, stay still.
Stim boost.
Angel's gonna die any second.
oh well.
He's
Yeah,
not
no
a
problem.
zombie. There's a battle rifle here, we probably.
We got to eliminate a big zombie over there.
No, it's a horde.
Oh, okay. Ow.
I think the wind stopped. Check it
Right, I've got some ammo again.
Nice.
That's good.
at last.
Aha, I got an achievement.
What?
Kill 10 zombies with a cylinder.
Oh. Need to restart the winch again.
The winch is jammed. Somebody get on it.
I'm going.
Oh, that's not good.
Gas bag.
No! Fuck, I couldn't dodge it.
I have you, Vaughn.
Thank you.
Oh, my shock charge does anyway.
Liam, where are you? I'm gonna sim you. There you are.
Stim boost.
What's happened to him? They just stopped moving.
Hey, I just froze up.
Yeah.
Fall back to the dock. Give me some room. Creeper.
Oh, boy. Okay.
One more way.
Everybody on the boat now.
Oh man, I'm super low.
Hold on! It's just pissing them off.
Like kicking an anthill.
North to Lake Champlain. Yeah, we should be safe there.
In this New York done that?
Gonna be nothing left here.
I think so, yeah.
Never getting out of this boat.
It's the end of the USA.
Good. Time to go to Russia.
Yeah. It's the end of Russia. Oh, I got the most amount of other kills.
Before we got the same amount of helping people.
Yeah.
Green
I got-
period.
I got top of nothing.
I got the top of about 3 or 4 things.
But I'm now level 15.
Class. System. Phantom Claymores.
$250 monies. No weapon upgrades yet. Class. I have unlocked Cloak and Dagger. Alright, 1 second, it's going to urinate.
Okay. I just realised you have to select your perks.
What do you mean select them?
You can only select a certain amount.
How do you select them?
You go into your inventory.
Oh, I see. I had no idea that's how it worked.
Yeah, you got to select them. You can only have a certain amount from each
Okay.
section. Like you can have 3 from each section. I might buy one of those Xbox adaptive controllers
Why?
just to see what they're like, see if I can play games with my feet and stuff.
Interesting way of using one.
Well, it's what it's for.
Does your brother use them at all, Liam?
No.
To be fair, he's just blind, isn't he?
Yes.
So he doesn't really need to use one of those. Those are more for people like Ricky Berwick.
I don't want to go to Sandcastle.
Why?
I've just got half-price vouchers.
What the fuck is the sandcastle?
I can't swim.
Has Phoebe not
Well,
gone
I
to work?
think you
Oh,
wanted.
for fuck's sake.
What? Fucking.
Out of gas! I'm pulling over!
Fuck.
We'll grab some diesel and get back here. Boat has a 10,000-gallon tank, ain't you? You hauling that back?
So, what are we doing?
Alright,
Shit from here.
back
Let's
live.
just find high ground and see what we got.
We can get through these train cars.
Keep it down. Sneaky Zeke is close.
Should have stayed on the boat.
Not an option, Bunko.
Too loud! Helicopter!
It's headed across the river. Chopper's landing on the building. Other side of the river.
That's our ticket out of here.
Bridge up the street.
You know, I really want a comedy zombie game, you know, kind of like Zombieland.
You broke up a bit then, Bone.
We can take this
I really want a zombie game, like a comedy one like Zombieland.
right over us in Manhattan. Why wouldn't they do it here?
You got a better idea? Keep moving.
Can you hear
I
me?
mean,
Hello?
Climb up.
Well,
yeah, you used to glitchy, but I made that what you said.
Alright, I'm
But the
gonna
closest we're
join.
gonna
I'm
get to
gonna
that-
leave and rejoin.
Okay.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I was saying I'd really love it if there was a game like Zombieland.
Ah,
This place could collapse at any time.
the closest we're gonna get to that is if we do it ourselves.
Only thing is, believe it or not, I play video games, but I don't have any game dev skills.
that's what I've wanted to do at uni. I chose the wrong thing.
I only know how to code on Unity.
Unity.
Exactly, I don't know anything else, unfortunately.
Should learn JavaScript.
Java. Unreal is the engine to go for.
Oh yeah, could just do an Unreal Engine. Yeah, and that's a good point.
Or Source.
Yeah, Source Engine. I'd say go for Unreal Engine. No, that's got the most like. That's got
I
the
mean-
biggest future of all of them.
Theoretically, we could create a game if you wanted to dedicate time to something like that.
I mean, I'd love to do that one day. It's just I don't know. I'd love to give it a go, but I don't think I'd be any good at it.
I mean, don't have to be something we can always start with a mobile game.
Yeah.
Are probably piling up there right now.
No, I've got loads of time on my hands. I mean, I'm only in work this week on Thursday for 5 hours, and that's it.
Yeah, I've been out of work for like 2 years, so
But what I mean is, I've got the PCs to create it.
Yeah.
I haven't. So basically, if wanted to.
Yeah, we could.
If one of you's learnt to, code Unreal Engine and shit.
Yeah, we could do that.
But you don't even need that for an Android game. You can use anything.
Yeah.
Probably use Unity.
Unless they broke out the nukes, they're
True.
The only problem with
I mean,
using Unreal is getting the assets.
Don't you have to pay for it?
Yeah, you have to.
Well, it's why I was saying we can always create a mobile game first to
Yeah.
get money. Ad revenue.
I suppose so.
If it's something you wanted to do.
I'd give it a go if it brought some money in. Then like we could make a decent phone game.
Here we go.
But like if we were to make a phone game, like we could cheese it and just make a really simple game and just litter it with, microtransactions, or we could try and make an actual good phone game with no microtransactions. But that would heavily limit the amount of money that we'll be bringing in.
You can always do it without microtransactions first and just do it ad revenue.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then have an option.
And then
ads.
But that's if it interests you, because,
Don't know, I mean, I've always wanted to make, I've always been interested in game dev. It's just, it's so much hard work and so much to learn that I just never bothered to do it.
But it's what I mean, you won't be doing it alone.
Yeah, that's why I've got nothing against giving it a go. Because, we can help each other out with, what mistakes we make and so on.
Sure.
But yeah, if you two are up for it, to make a mobile game, I'll try and do what I can.
How do you learn how to do it?
Well, Ryan will have to teach us. We'd have to get Ryan to teach us the basics, and then we'll have to study on our own time.
Technically, I could see what I can remember myself.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, Lim, there's loads of guides online, so anything that we need to learn
But yeah,
how
I was
to do.
about to say, you can do a whole mobile game from YouTube tutorials.
Yeah.
But you need a decent PC to do it on, which
Yeah.
is the issue.
That's what me and Liam have got, so...
I mean, that's the issue for me, not for you.
Yeah.
Whereas I've got the Photoshop and stuff to create everything.
You know what you could do, actually, Ryan? You could get a subscription for one of those cloud PCs.
I know. I just don't know how they work.
I can send you a video later. My friend Queebies uses one,
'Cause
and he
I've
really
heard
likes it.
them shadow servers and stuff.
Well, as long as you've got a decent internet connection, you'll be fine.
I've got the best internet connection I can get.
Then there you go. Like what speed are you running at?
Me, 70 up, 70 down all the time.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Look out! Explosives!
Ow. I thought I was just outside in a range for that one. Apparently not.
Back in the game.
What I mean is, technically you could create it, but I can do all the character design and everything.
Yeah, that's fine by me, because I don't know what I'm doing with that.
We need to try and make the next Flappy Bird.
Well, yeah, so I mean, we create some fad like that. The only issue is time and how and when we're going to do it.
Follow us. Captain, the civilians are here. They're armed.
Alright, listen up. We're evacuating the wounded via chopper. We've got multiple swarms inbound and we're stretched to a breaking point. I need every able gun defending the hospital until everyone's out. Yes, sir. Damn. We're not equipped for this. Shit, this place is huge. Putting down a
Auto turret ready. Dan had the right idea. Stock up and sit it out.
Fucking Dan. Son of a bitch is probably breaking open a cold one as we speak.
So if you did want to make a game, what would you want to do?
I don't know, but that's what I mean. We'd have to discuss ideas.
Yeah, I mean, the most basic thing we could do is make a pool game. Just to, like, learn the software.
A what game?
A pool game, like snooker.
I mean, technically,
like
yeah.
thousands of them, though.
I know, but the point of doing it is so that we can just practice programming, so that we know that we can make a functional game. It would just be like a trial run to make sure that we know how to program a game correctly and not, you know, fuck it up like in an inconceivably stupid way.
I mean, the easiest game, like the actual easiest game that possibly would get played, would be a platform runner.
Yeah, platform runner. That makes sense.
Swarm inbound from the parking garage.
Because we're
I mean-
purely after physics.
Weapons hot.
Yeah. But I mean, stuff like, yeah, you have tempo run and all that shit. Is there actually a zombie one?
Yeah. I can't remember what it's called, but I used to play it all the time.
Zombie Killer Squad.
No. Into the Night, I think it's called, or something like that.
I remember I used to like tower defense games when I was younger.
Tower defense games are amazing. I
Yeah.
don't know what the... I mean, even if we did a tower defense game, you know, similar to Bloons, all you have to do really is just change the character designs to zombies, or to bats, or to pigeons, or fishies.
Nice to have a little help, huh? Shut him up!
Got the flare gun!
Ah, shit. An electric fence shorted out. In the morgue, downstairs.
I was thinking I'd love to make an RPG one day. So like, I'd love to learn how to make games just so that one day I can make an RPG. Like, I'd love to make my
really
own
low in
fantasy, like, top-down 2D platform, not platform, RPG.
We could just use RPG Maker.
Yeah, I've heard about RPG Maker. It's just, I've got no idea how I'd learn how to use it.
Same as anything else, YouTube, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, I could download RPG Maker and give it a go. It's just, I don't know how I'd, you know,
This day and age,
how I'd make
YouTube is our best friend.
yeah, the only thing I don't know is, like, how I would make my characters. You know, like, the art for them and so on.
You ask a friend called Brian.
Oh, so one minute, are you, like, an actual artist?
Yeah, I have all the qualifications.
Oh! So when you mentioned before, I figured, like, okay, so I guess you just know what you're doing in that front, but you're an actual qualified artist.
I have A-levels in graphics and photography.
Oh, well, yeah, and then I'd ask you. That's fair.
My whole graphics course was on character design.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, my only input would be that because
Yeah, you've
No
got the
PC.
design skill, but not the programming knowledge. I'm guessing.
yeah. I mean, I have a rough idea, but
Yeah.
Using a stem.
That's interesting though. So we'd have 2 programmers and an art designer.
All good.
Get that electric grid back online.
I mean, I'd say that's kind of perfect, isn't it?
pretty much.
It's just that me and Liam will have to learn how to work together and not undo each other's work whenever we do patches and so on.
I thought he'd never go down.
Oh, I'm out of ammunition.
But yeah, the only reason I suggested a mobile game first is that can bring in the money to be able to make a proper game.
Well, no, I agree. That's an easy way to bring in money, and it allows us to learn.
I mean, obviously the first proper game would probably have to be on PC.
Yeah.
I can't do a console game without the...
Yeah, to make a console game, that's going to be a bit more difficult.
Actually, unless you did a Xbox indie game.
Yeah, you could. Oh yeah, has it still got the indie section where people use?
Yeah, well, it's called the ID at Xbox now.
Oh right, okay, fair enough.
I have no ammo. I'm dead.
Oh man, this is
Yeah,
this is looking heavy.
Yeah, I've been attacked by a bull, so I can't do anything.
Nah, I'm swarmed.
Game over. That was difficult.
Just. God, no,
That's a new level, that though.
Is it?
Isn't it? Aye.
The thing that concerns me now with making an RPG is the amount of like story, that they require.
Yeah. Or even if a game wasn't up your field, you can always do a mobile app.
Mm.
What kind of app?
Don't know. That's what.
I mean, that's why we come up with an idea. Like, what would be a useful app for us to have? Like, I Survive was really, maybe that's something we could do for Survive the Nights in the future. Like, they're gonna need an interactive map for browsers.
Is it raining again?
I don't know.
Right. 8 steps to creating a mobile game. Work on your idea. Tell a story. Make it easy yet addictive. Identify the key platforms. Create a stunning design. Decide on the monetization strategy. Decide upon the technology. And choose appropriate development.
I'd say probably What's the Android store called again? Google Store.
Play Store, yeah.
Play Store, yeah.
I mean, that's the easiest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can always make it as an downloadable APK from a website.
That's true.
If we're making it a free game, it doesn't matter if people illegally download it.
Yeah, I
Because
get
all
it.
the monetization from ad revenue.
I just wonder, like, how do microtransactions work? Like, where does that money?
Microtransactions, it's like a set bank account to the application, which can be dispersed between other bank accounts.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We'd have to open up a bank account, like a business account.
No, you don't. No, you can do it through the developing. It's just the account is only on the game. We can withdraw from it and input to it.
Fair enough.
But the game itself will be the bank account.
Oh, that's fair.
Stay sharp. We got a creeper.
Because I'm assuming if we're doing it 33, 33, 33.
Yeah, we. Okay, I was wondering what the fuck happened to Liam.
Like equal partners, or
yeah, no, I think that's fair if we all split it evenly. I think what we could do now is like, I don't mind giving up some of my percentage for certain projects if it means, like, if Liam did more work than me or if you did more work than me. Then for those kind of projects, I wouldn't feel right getting an equal pay if I did barely any of the work.
well, when you said RPG, the first thing that came to mind is that's easy. Would be Vaughn writes story, I do art design, Liam basically does the computery shit.
Yeah, that's true. It's just you got to cope on me to write a decent script.
Yeah, but
which I'm not sure about.
Well, no, all you have to do is say you're head writer. You know, we can always work on it together and shit. The same as designing it, I'd need yours input, like
to know what I want for each character.
Shitty stickman sketches that I can build upon.
Yeah. To be honest, I'd probably, if I were to give you, like, you know, if I were to, I'd give you a character sheet so that you knew what I was looking for.
Designing a shit's easy. It's just, you need people's input for their ideas, and whenever you say that, they go, I don't know, you can have grey hair.
Achievement. Still looking at it.
What kind of grey hair?
Well, I was thinking at the minute, what's a really popular trend in a lot of shows that I watch is people dying and then being resurrected in, like, fantasy RPG worlds. So I figured it'd be an interesting idea to do that, but to transform it into a game, but have kind of our own twist on the genre.
I mean, for example, at the minute, this day and age fad is zombies. I mean, we're playing it right now.
Yeah.
No, it's not anymore.
It's kind of dying out.
No, it's dying out, but does anyone have any idea what the next one is? Because we've had vampires, we've had zombies.
Werewolves.
I think we've had werewolves. I think werewolves been done.
I'm trying to think what would be more popular than zombies.
But I don't know what would be next. Because if we do zombies, it's gonna be like, oh well, there's other zombie games that have better developers and aren't just created by 3 blokes sat in the bedrooms.
We could create our own monster.
Or take on zombies.
I mean, technically, yeah, because Underworld had Lycans, which was a vampire werewolf hybrid.
Yeah. I think, why don't we do chimeras?
I ain't got a clue what one of them is.
A chimera is like a mutated crossbreed. So, like, let's say that you made a chimera, which is in this case the mutagens of a vampire mixed with a Wendigo. Then you could have like a Wendigo mixed with you know, vampire traits. So rather than just like wanting to consume flesh, it also wants to, you know, it also has some of the abilities that a vampire would have. So it would be a Wendigo that, I don't know, what vampires they can turn into bats. So maybe you could have it that Wendigo can grow out wings.
I mean, it's possibility, but then what design are we going for? We're going for realistic or cartoon or
I'd
anime?
say you want to go cartoony. If it's an RPG maker game, we need to go cartoony.
But what cartoony? Are we talking anime or?
I'd say that anime is the most obvious choice. It's such a popular art style, but I think if we did an original art style, that might attract a different crowd. If we wanted to maximize the audience, we'd do an anime style. If we wanted to just have fun, you'd do your own art style.
Well, I guess you'd do both then. You'd do a hybrid.
Like we could do our own
anime, but it isn't anime.
We could do our own interpretation of like an anime style. Liam, are you got anything to say?
Not really.
Okay.
Liam just do all the hard work.
I brainstorm when I'm asleep. So
got you.
Or close to going to sleep.
Let's take this slow.
All my ideas come from pen and paper.
Hold your ground, people. There's enough for everybody.
I'm trying to think what would a really, really interesting villain be. Like, cause I'm trying to think, like, what are your favorite villains from video games? Like, one of my favorite villains is Gary Smith from Bully. You know, he's got this like sick like desire for control over people. Like, because I think like the theme for boss fights is a really important one. Like, if we were to do an RPG, I'd say the most obvious idea would to be a dungeon crawler. Ah, oh, fuck me. I might die here.
Alright, okay, fine.
Oh, hey, dude. Yeah, sorry, not doing Persona 3 right now. Mate, I will be doing later, just not right in this second. Oh, that ain't great. Ah. I keep trying to give you guys stim boosts and it keeps stim boosting me instead.
That's fine. Just sort of trying to rush it now so we don't get cornered again.
Yeah.
Is it past 3?
4:30.
It's 3:30.
Top 3.
3:30. Sorry, I looked at a clock that's not got numbers on.
It's okay.
It's just a rough estimate.
Oh no, I want that.
Works for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they left auto turrets.
I don't like this.
I'm okay.
Using a stem.
Ryan, wait up a sec. No, I already stim packed you.
Thank you.
Chaps are shouting outside.
Well, they do around this area. So there's been no police since that guy with the gun incident, so at least things have calmed down a little bit.
I suppose that's good.
Yeah.
Call the elevator. We gotta get out. Get back! Auto turret! We don't move.
Oh God.
Assemble.
I said we're gonna wait. Now get together.
Looks like it's gonna chuck me down. I just realised my headset was connected to my power bank. I just kind of walked up.
See, Ian?
What?
Getting you a power bank was a good idea.
It was, but I think my power bank's dead now.
Pardon me.
It's run out. Yeah, it's dead.
I placed a mortar here.
I hope Dan made it through.
He's probably sleeping off a hangover. Buy us a few seconds.
Should be a flag up here.
So, like I was mentioning before,
Auto turret set.
what kind of boss fights and like what villains and games do you really like?
I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know.
I've got the flare gun.
Can't remember.
Well, I really like Gary Smith. I think Kamoshida from Persona 5 is a really good villain. So to explain Kamoshida, Kamoshida is a volleyball teacher who sexually abuses his students.
That probably isn't appropriate.
What?
Probably isn't appropriate for a mobile game.
Well, it's not a mobile game. I'm on about the RPG.
Oh.
So I think like a perverted villain, like you could do the generic thing of doing the 7 deadly sins. Have one that's that's a greedy arsehole. Or I don't know, like I just think like this is the kind of thing that we need to talk about as a group.
I'm trying to think who was a good villain who's not like a movie villain.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
There's no villains in Skyrim that are really that memorable.
Sheogora, but he didn't.
I've got
really
no
kill
fucking clue who Sheogora is.
He's the mad god.
Oh right, okay. Oh no, I remember that one being fun.
The Shivering Isles expansion.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Anyone got the flag on?
Yeah, I just shot it.
Damn.
Shoot it
Use
again.
that in Manhattan.
Did I do it right that time? Or is it still gonna complain I'm not doing it right?
Doing it right.
Alright. Oh, and this ain't going well. I'm already fucked up and we're right at the beginning.
You're getting shot by turrets.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and look after the guys inside.
There's enough for everybody.
Got a mortar kit up here.
No, Wesker was an interesting villain.
Wesker. Yeah, I guess. I kind of want to have it where someone that we meet early on will become a villain later. So like, You know, somebody in the town that you start off in like really shits on, and then later in the story when you return to the town, you see that there's been a killer.
Liam, how about the best idea then? Your guide is the big villain, Manny, Constantine.
That's actually not a bad idea.
What was that?
Have like a guardian angel through the entire game. Turns out that.
Basically, the person that guides you throughout the game turns out to be the big bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's it's more of an obvious choice, I guess.
Not really. It wasn't Constantine.
Well, like
Constantine pissed me
even
off
Flash
because
did
he
it
just
with Harrison Wells. What I just mean is like that's the kind of plot twist that people will be expecting.
I suppose. You know.
Not they'll be expecting some kind of simple like that.
Or you could go a Spec Ops of the Line route and turn out you're the bad guys the whole time.
I was thinking that actually. You could do it like Spec Ops: The Line, where like you're doing evil, like the entire way through. But because the what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, because the MC isn't a reliable why can't I think of words right now? Narrator, you know, an unreliable narrator. Then, you know, we could do something like that. But that would require some really clever writing that I don't know if I'd be able to pull off.
No, I might die.
Oh, and it's a charger.
Got it. No, not got it.
What the fuck? Where did that one come from?
Hang on.
You give him everything you got.
But mobile game wise, what would you suggest then? Are we talking?
Probably do a
Probably.
platformer.
I'm gonna say try like maybe.
Are we on that
try get the
platformer or tower defense?
Or do something simple like get the shape in the hole or whatever.
You mean them stupid fucking adverts?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. So
We
puzzle
could
game.
do a puzzle game.
Yeah, I mean it's the most simplest thing I can think of. Jesus, it's absolutely chucking it down outside.
I've got the third
Oh, no.
one. I can't see.
I can see out some of the front room.
I'm out of bullets.
So, where's an ammo? Oh, there's the.
Yeah, I'm heading back to ammo.
Ow, ow. I'm gonna go down again.
I've got a vector. Got a vector, it's pretty good. Yeah. I wouldn't mind doing a first person shooter, so like, I want to learn how to do
We'd probably have to
animations.
wait until we do Unreal Engine for something like that.
I know. I want to learn how to do those animations.
Why is my webcam black? It hasn't gotten that dark already. This camera sucks at lighting.
But that's the thing, we do mobile game first, that brings a starting money in.
Yeah.
You're last alive, Ryan. Finish the mission.
Never!
It's only you, finish the mission.
It's really not that dark in my room. This camera just sucks. This is a £150 camera or something ridiculous like that, and it just...
Not doing it alone. One of you is helping me. You lost the
Liam,
light,
it's up
Liam.
to you. Down immediately. What are we doing wrong?
I don't know. I feel like giving up on this. Actually, no, a great villain in a game is Superman, I think. I think he's a great villain.
You know what we could make? A superhero game where you play as the villain. And the point in the game is to try and outsmart the villain and the hero before he takes you down. It'd be a strategy puzzle game.
Hmm.
I'm gonna call it for this game. I need to take a break.
Oh, come on, it as well. What games have I got on Xbox actually? T, Black Flag, Black Ops 2.
Tell me what you've got. Well, tell me what you've got and want to play, and I'll tell you if I've got it.
I have GTA 5, but I'm going to reinstall that. Got Lego Star Wars. Oh, it's not multiplayer, isn't it?
No, it's only local.
I've got Dead by Daylight.
I do have Tekken 7.
Fable 3, but that's only 2-player. GTA 5. Gears of War. Minecraft. Monster Hunter World, which is broken for you.
Yeah, it's completely destroyed for me. I can't even install it now.
Overcooked 2. Remnant from the Ashes. Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. And that's it.
Shame it's broken for you.
What?
Shame Monster Hunter is broken for you.
I know, it pissed me off. I just started to like it.
What's the issue?
I ain't got a clue.
Whenever he installs it, if he tries to boot it up, it comes up with an error.